Continue. Rec room. Yeah, that was the area that we did the last puzzle from yesterday. All right, so I didn't leave the room yet, but we finished yesterday we did the entire puzzle. So we got the key. So we're just gonna jump into some lore. This is the lock for the exit. Smashcast, another stream platform, literally only has 145 people on its entire website, and 135 of them are just in a music channel. Damn. I think the best, I don't know about YouTube. There's this guy that streams on YouTube, and he streams Metal Gear stuff, and he gets like 300 viewers every stream. I don't know what streams are like on YouTube or how it is, but I imagine YouTube and Mixer are the places to go. There's this one girl that streams on Facebook, but ugh, I would never want to make a Facebook account. This is the lock for the exit. It says locked right now. Time to kiss this weird ass room goodbye. I actually had a rather nice time. Yeah, people like to shit talk Mixer because it's owned by Microsoft.
Thank you.
Hey Nario, thanks man. Thanks for the 19 months in the tier 2. Oh, welcome back. For 19 months. That's such a long time. Did he not say what your stuff?
Thank you.
Oh, it's really low. It's like really low. Why is it so low? Give me a sec. Thanks for doing that, man. Sorry. I want a refund. Should have thought about that before you hit the button. Alert box. Why is it so low? That's weird. Let me see. Alert variation. I don't have anything for 19 months, so that had to be this one. No, that's not it. Maybe this one? No, that's not it either. This one? Yeah, that's it. I don't know why that was really... Here, I'm gonna try it again.
Thank you.
You tease me, oh, please me, I want you to be my love toy. Come near me, don't fear me, I just can't get enough of you. Akamatthews.
That makes no sense why that's so low. Sorry, T. I'm gonna figure this out.
Thank you.
You tease me, oh, please me, I want you to be my love toy. Come near me, don't fear me, I just can't get enough of you. Akamatthews.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you can refund. You can actually refund a sub, I think. Here, let me try. I'm gonna try it one more time. I don't know what the issue is. I never had this problem. Oh, you know what? I think I might know what it is. Mixer. Let me open up my actual Mixer. No, that's not it either. Is it? I didn't change anything, so I have no idea. Sorry you have to keep hearing this over and over again.
Thank you.
You tease me, oh, please me, I want you to be my love toy. Come near me, don't fear me, I just can't get enough of you. Akamatthews.
No, that makes no sense. I don't know why the audio is so low. That doesn't make any sense. I have changed all my options. Thanks for the thanks for the 19 months. I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't be that low. But that's weird. That's weird to me because I didn't change anything. Didn't touch anything. So I'm gonna do it one more time. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I figured it out. I figured it out. For some fucking reason, the resub volume was on 4%. Let me put it on like 40. Okay. Do. All right, this should change it.
Thank you.
You tease me, oh, please me, I want you to be my love
What?
toy. Come near me, don't fear me, I just can't get
Let me get some of that thick Alice lore. 1 second. Drive me nuts.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You tease me, oh, please me, I want
I
you to
don't
be
know.
my love toy.
All right, I give up.
Don't fear me, I just can't get enough of you. Akamatthews.
I give up. Maybe the talk to text volume is low. Yeah, no, that I changed that. I went to resub message talk to speak. It was at 4%, and then I changed it to 60. That's a big difference. It's still the same volume. And then I went to the actual alert itself, and it never changed. Yeah, I don't. That's weird. That's never happened to me. So I'll have to fix that. I'll have to test that off stream. But thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. Sorry you had to hear that shit over and over again. I gotta lower the volume of the game. My bad. Let me, what I think I had it at 14. There we go. Okay. Maybe the talk to text volume is low. Maybe. Sorry. Man, see, this is why I wish I had an actual mixer. There we go. That way I don't have to constantly adjust it digitally. Okay. I actually had a rather nice time. Whatever. I did rather forget any of this ever happened. 3, 2, 1. You found out. This should all be new because we've never done this. Bing, 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 bing. Do any of you guys know if Zero Escape? Do any of you guys know if Zero Escape has a soundtrack? I would totally be down to buy this. What is this place? A warehouse?
Hey, look over there.
Shall we have a look then?
Are these chromatic doors too?
They're all the same, though.
Well, this one's locked.
This one won't open either.
Did she use her boobs to open it? I bet. No luck here.
It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors.
So these will be the next doors to open. We should go let the others know.
Right.
Alice and I turned to go, but Kay stayed put. Is something wrong?
No. I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before.
Oh. Wait, you've been here before?
I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here. Only somewhere very similar.
You mean the Floor A warehouse?
Perhaps.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
God damn it, Dio.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Can't your ass ever wait for any of us? What the hell?
Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates.
Oh, no shit, dude.
Before we got back?
I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us. That would be the most logical explanation.
Who else could that be?
In any event, we should return quickly.
Yeah. Let's get going, guys. Why does Dio always gotta be an impatient dick? Oh man, so we get to see what happened with Court. Because you remember Cork was going crazy? So I wonder what's gonna happen in this arc with him. Alright, so we're back to Floor A. We already know it was Dio who opened the door. He's such an asshole. Warehouse A.
Sigma?
Yo, where's Tamagotchi? His team. Are they not back yet?
Nope. We were the first. Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate.
It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but
Come on, it's not like when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
No, it's not cool.
Your team returned quite early, Dio. Did your investigation go smoothly?
I guess.
I guess. Which room did you guys go to?
The treatment center.
Treatment center? How is that different from the infirmary?
There were these pod things. Look, just go see for yourself, all right? I don't feel like explaining it.
you took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
Get away from me.
Aw, shit. Clover shoved her hand into Dio's pants and began to dig around. She found something long and hard.
Should be in this one.
Let go.
Yo, what's up, Sam? Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew it!
An injection gun? The label on the vial says, Neostigmine. Stigmine. What's this
I don't
stuff
know,
for?
but I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Oh my god, he's such a kid. He's such a kid. With a desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. But before she had a chance to protest... Oh, here we go.
Have any of you seen Quark? Anyone? Please!
Quark? Did something happen to him?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
Oh, okay, so they went to the pantry.
Everywhere, but
Okay.
we can't find him.
You think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there?
Yo.
Come on, that little jerk's probably dead by now.
What the
We've already
fuck?
found one corpse, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Dude,
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible
why do you gotta be such
thing?
a dick?
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Well, even if it is, we should all be looking for him.
Yes!
As we begin to file out, I saw Alice staring intensely into the corner of the warehouse. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? It seemed strange, but looking for Cork was my top priority. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. She's staring intensely. Oh, no. Is she infected too now? Oh, crap. I turned and headed towards the magenta door. Damn, he didn't even go look at her. Hey, what's up, Skipper? Deal. All right, so we're in the lounge. She reaches into his pants and finds what she was looking for. I bet she did. Yeah. Cork, are you in here? Guess not. Damn. Let's try floor B then. What do you think's gonna happen to Cork, chat? Cork, in here? You R.I.P. Think he's dead? Oh boy, I don't know. I don't really know. I wonder if they're gonna do something different. And like, he's a kid though. I was gonna say they don't want to show dead bodies of kids, but then they did in the suicide ending. Tamagotchi's team took the red door. They probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly then. Maybe I'll take the blue door. Maybe I'll try the blue door. The rec room. We were just there. Cork! Are you here? Where are you? He's not here either? Where the hell did he go? Do you remember he disappeared in that one ending and we never found him? You remember that?
Ah, Sigma. Any luck?
Nothing. I can't find him anywhere.
I see.
What about you? Never mind. If you found him, you'd have said something already.
Indeed. I went to the treatment center, as well as the Floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Shit. Oh well. Let's head back to the Floor A warehouse.
Good idea.
What, you're not gonna
Perhaps
search...
the others have had more luck.
You're not gonna search Tamagotchi's area?
Will, did you find him?
Sorry. We couldn't find him anywhere. Hey, welcome back, Keisha.
Let's see.
Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah, we're it.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either?
Yeah. No clues or anything.
I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Yeah.
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small, enclosed space.
Well, wouldn't we at least be able to hear him calling for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Quark.
Quark. Tamagotchi's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had when we met. Who you like? What do you mean? I could see tears glistening at the corner of his eyes. For just a moment, I saw in them all his pain, fear, and despair. I felt like someone I had put my heart in a vice. I felt like someone put my heart in a vice. Then Dio appeared, and then the mood suddenly changed. Oh, God. Here comes asshole Dio.
Hey! You guys, come here! What are you standing around for? They're in the crew quarters! Just come on!
They are in the crew quarters?
Hey, listen!
Hey, thanks for the host, Keisha. They? Oh, fucking Alice is dead, dude. She's dead again. Oh, come on. Is Quark and Alice both gonna be dead? And Dio finds them? That's suspicious. Oh, Luna's dead too.
No.
Ow. It's the same thing that happened last time.
Your bracelet comes off.
Yeah, it's the knife again. There was a roaring in my ears, breathing, heartbeat, but my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. Hey, one sec. I think we read... Oh, no, we can't skip it. Okay. Yeah, it's the knife again. I pressed the shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Yeah, that's creepy. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible, and the entire front of her body was covered in blood. Again, Dio found them? That's some bullshit. No one could survive something like that. I forced myself to swallow the stringing lump in my throat and turned towards Luna. Unlike Alice, at first glance, she seemed unharmed. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no blood. As I reached for her neck to check for her pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun, which was Dio's. I already knew what I would have found by pressing my fingers to her neck and waited. Nothing. Tit stab. They're dead.
My God.
What on earth happened here?
That bastard killed them! Whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
You're saying this mystery person killed Luna and Alice?
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
Dude, if Luna is psycho...
That's pretty far-fetched. Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle.
What clothes?
I don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here?
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
I guess that's true.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it.
Hey, thanks for the bits, Keisha. You mean the killer is one of us?
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Do you think that Zero Sr. killed these two, as well as the old woman?
Oh, give me a break! How can you just sit around here talking?
We did see another
point
injection
in
gun in
making
the
a fuss.
infirmary in the beginning of the game, though, you remember?
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer. I can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and...
Are you saying I did this?
I'm just saying it's a possibility. You don't need to get so worked up about it.
He's such an ass.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game
Yeah, no thanks,
polling
Keisha. I appreciate it.
closes. All players, please enter your votes.
You have any plans for the new year?
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed,
I don't.
any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
So if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally? I guess that means Luna's vote would be ally for this round. Well, no shit.
Yes, it does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
They killed Alice and Luna for what? Who would
Quark and myself.
Luna's opponent be?
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
Yeah, you killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me!
Not quite. Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True. I suppose that is a possibility. But we are engaging in pure speculation here. There is little to no evidence to support any of this.
There's little to no evidence to support anything that's going on. Well, we should probably head back to the warehouse.
We should take their bracelets with us then.
Huh? Do they really matter anymore?
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
Hey, what's up, Jack?
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm. You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction. I await your further insight. He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
He basically called him stupid. Is there really any point to arguing about this?
Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
Kay literally just called Dio
I
stupid.
apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice.
Come on, Clover, we gotta go.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I can't just leave her here.
I don't know if
If
you
you
have
don't
finished
vote,
the game
Dio
or
might
not, but
get
the
out.
ending parts of this game are
Huh?
next level over the
He's
top.
got 6
I've gotten
BP
3 of them
right
so
now.
far.
If you don't vote, you will automatically ally. And I bet my left arm he'll pick Betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick Ally, of course. But Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Oh,
Fine.
shit.
I'll do it.
She got a
There's
point.
no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good. Let's go.
Clover's got that weird grin again. Yeah, it is weird. New Year's Eve, probably going to be at my dad's friend's house and play poker. Oh, that sounds nice.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex
Find out
game
what-
polling closes.
Oh, yeah, I know. I played the first game. I got all the endings in the first game. I kind of understand how the game works. There's like one true ending. I took a deep breath and I unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? Damn, so we got like 3 people. It wasn't any kind of... I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous game, but at this point, I didn't really have a choice. Yeah, we 100% at the first game got all the endings. And so now we're... I've gotten these 3 endings so far. So we still got I still got a lot of game left to play. I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous game, but at this point, I didn't really have a choice. You like Clover? Don't trust her, she's psycho. I heaved a silent sigh and I started towards the entrance of my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting ally? I would reciprocate, of course. You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total.
What does that leave
Should you
with?
also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9. Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8. In
Okay.
other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing ally is the most logical choice.
But True, but how many points do you have?
Me?
If I recall, you and Clover could betray in the chose betray in the first AB game. You should have. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say he has 6. That means you should have 6 BP right now. If you betray me and get another 3, you could get all the way to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true.
Yes.
However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
Uh-huh. But you picked betray in the first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety. As I only had 3 points at the time, the prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling. Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why is that?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
The number 9 door only opens once! Once that happens, it's all over! It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so
I
be
love
real
this.
careful. You could get stuck.
I trust you remember now?
So if someone opens it and escapes,
Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
hey, whoa. Hey, don't tell me you're planning on just leaving all of us in the lurk and taking off by yourself. Why not open the door and then leave them, and then leave, then all leave together? Well, that's the question. That's honestly, that's the big question. That's the big question. I forget that. I think they all started with 3. So all they needed to do was play 3 rounds. Everybody needed to do was play 3 rounds of the game, get 2 points if they both pick ally, and everybody would have been able to get out. But there's no drama in that, and and then you start learning about people. Like we know Dio's a Free to Soul member. We don't know anything else about him, but Dio's obviously a bad guy. People got their own motivations. Clover and Alice work for an organization. So everybody, like, it's, people got their own agendas. People don't trust, and plus, also, people don't trust each other. We just met these people. We don't know them, You have no idea how people would really react. But that's the mystery about it. But yeah, I was tripping so hard, I asked my dad if it was Saturday. No, it's Saturday's tomorrow. The problem with the AB game is that if you play against someone that has 6 BP, the only option is betray. Yeah, I've done the entire middle branch. Yeah. We did the entire middle branch. Now we're doing the left one. And then we're going to do the right one. But yeah, I can't do this one yet. I got to trigger something. Don't tell me if you know what it is. I don't want to know. But yeah, we've gotten 3 endings so far, and we saw some crazy shit. So we already did the betray route on the first column. We already finished the betray route, and we got the Dio ending, which told us a lot. So now we did ally, and we picked the blue door. And then after I finish this, I'm gonna pick the green door and finish it out and see what happens. You fucking betrayed Luna. She deserved. She a hoe? Yeah, that's basically how I assumed it worked. This was the second ending that we got in the game, that I got in the game. So I figured, I needed to experience something else to trigger it. That's how it worked in the first game. So I figured it'd be the same in the second. Hey.
I would never do that. Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave? Especially knowing that if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives.
Dude, no one's gonna be able to stop you. Well, of course not. We'd stop you.
You see? Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice.
No one would be able to stop it. You'd literally be able to break people's jaws in that armor.
Remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Can you imagine, like, Kay just fucking
Our time's
Sharukin
nearly
you?
up. I trust you will choose wisely.
Okay. Yeah, of course. You too. Aw, shit. Well, Alice was my partner, and Alice is dead, so fuck. So just like the other
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
So just like the other ending, Quark is gone. Kay made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Okay. Would he really choose Ally? If I choose Ally and he chooses Betray, he has 9 BP and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try and escape right away. Betray his ass. The question was, how much could I trust him? How much trust could I give a man whose face I've never seen?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex
Hey, what's up,
game
Shark?
polling closes.
Shark the 13. What's going on?
9, 8, 7,
6. Yeah,
5,
0 to 3rd is awesome.
4,
I love this voice acting.
2, 1.
Especially when he's like, I love the one line in this game where he's like, you can go all the way to 2 billion, 400 and something million. I love that line so much. Whoever did the voice, shit. I'm sorry, Kay. I don't trust you, dude.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Okay.
Ambidex gates now opening.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what I was going to say was damn, we're going straight to the point.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
The bigger lie they what I was going to say is the one ending, we never found Quark. You remember when he went away, and we never found him, and we never figured out who killed Alice and Luna. So yeah, I figured this would be the longer path. I just wanted to throw that out there. We never figured that out. So I wonder if there's another escape room right here. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Did he pick Betray? Did Kay pick Betray? That's the question. We already know Dio picked Betray. He's a dick. I fucking knew that motherfucker picked that shit. So you picked Betray, that fucking
Leading
weasel.
to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Bullshit. Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had thought that you would choose Ally.
If I had, then you would have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately. I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
Yeah, I might. Well, yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
You do not trust me.
Hell no!
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
Oh. Honestly, it's refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose Betray too, huh? You just picked Ally out of 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP.
Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
What a dumbass. So you chose Betray?
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Oh shit, that's
Bet you're all
true.
pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Whoa, 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 nobody's saying that.
Maybe you aren't saying it. I know what you're thinking.
Well, he needs to stop spreading that stuff, man.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
Okay.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Okay. Oh, yeah. As many times as we want, huh? Then that means... Yeah, that's a pretty dangerous one. Let's just let the game tell us. Let's leave it at that. Let's just let the game tell us. Part of the fun here is theorizing. Is coming up with theories and trying to figure out if they pan out or work out or whatever. But yeah, let's just let us experience and let the game tell us. I know it's not much, but then that means
So it would seem.
All right, well, where do we find them?
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
the white doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. Nah, that's a dangerous slope right there. There are 3 white doors in floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. And we got an hour and 21 minutes. We still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah. Looks like we've been shuffled around again. We do appreciate the self-censoring, but we've had a history of spoilers, so even things like that tend to get people jumpy here. Yeah. Had people just come in and straight out, like... I've had people come in and, like, it's their favorite game, and they just can't restrain themselves from talking about it, and then, like, it starts off okay, But then they just start spilling more and more and more as the game goes on, and I'm like, come on, man. It's my first time playing it. So it looks like I'm
a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
You say something?
What color are you?
I'm a green solo.
Thank God.
What's with the sign?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pear, too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well.
So that makes
Both
Quark a
of them are
cyan
yellow
solo.
pairs.
He's a red solo.
Red solo.
In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
But solos can't group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
You're the one starting shit. Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know one of us is the killer, do we? He's the one starting it.
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Then why did he kill Alice and Luna? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance. What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off 2 of the participants halfway through it? That's a good point.
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
That's what I was saying since day one. It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer. I still remember all my theories.
We gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we gonna pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Nobody wants to go with Dio.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
All right, so this is weird. This right here is a weird face because we've seen this face when she was, you remember, in the mass suicide ending, but she wasn't coherent then. But she's done this before, where she's had her Radical 6 face. And talked intelligently. She did it at the very beginning of the game on the first path. And this is the second time she's done it. And then the one time she did it was in the mass suicide ending, where she was just completely not coherent at all. So it makes me wonder, like, because Kitty was telling me Clover's face is glitched in this game to where she's smiling when she shouldn't be. It makes me wonder, is this... I feel like everything in this game is done intentionally since it's so narrative driven. Is this done intentionally to where we're supposed to think of something? Maybe you remember how she was talking about different timelines? You remember how she was talking about different timelines? Maybe this is her face when she is, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe this is her face when she's like, exposing or, I don't know, surfing through timelines. But this is the same face she made when she was incoherent. I think Clover smiling inappropriately is much more hilarious. It's so weird because she's smiling like... She was literally smiling when Clover... Yeah, who killed Alice? Smile. It was so fucking weird. But, she's usually a bitch face. Maybe this is her O face. But she does look tired, though. I don't know. I'm reading too much in it. What happened with the Clover ending? Alright, so what happened with Clover's ending is that, we went to go investigate the treatment center. And they went to go investigate the... Alright, so Phi went to go investigate the pressure exchange chamber. And we went to go investigate the treatment center. What ended up happening was... And Phi was paired with Dio. So when we went in there... we went with Clover and someone else, and Phi. Clover started explaining some shit to us. And then... So when it ended up happening was I'm trying to think. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Kitty? My head's on overload. What's up, Elderman too? Anyways, so Phi looked, she had the same face, but she was incoherent. She wasn't responsive at all. And it was the same face that Quark had before he went all psycho. But then what ended up happening was Clover went to go find Alice, and then we couldn't find anyone, and we went to the infirmary, and everybody killed themselves, except Kay. Kay was the only person not in that ending that was dead, and then we killed ourselves. We slit our throat with a scalpel, and then that was her what the fuck ending. So I'm thinking this is I think this might be a clue. Yeah. Did you get an ending yet? Yeah, I've gotten 3 so far. Yeah, that's what happened. And then also we got the Tamagotchi's ending kind of was whatever. It was kind of whatever. I already figured out that he was Junpei. I already figured out he was Junpei a long time ago. So, but we found out that his ending was basically just explaining Quark. It was whatever. But Dio's ending was really insightful. It explained that he's a Frida Soul member who infiltrated the game. And we don't know what his goal is yet, but he said his mission was successful. And then his ending was the second time that we heard about the bomb. The other ending was, I forget where, the other time we heard about the bomb was, I forget what ending it was, but we heard about a bomb. We were also hearing about Phi talking about different timelines. So Phi probably figures out like different timelines are going on or something. And then we also had that phenomenon happen to us too, where we just knew information from previous routes that we played. That happened. But yeah, Dio's ending was like fucking crazy. Like Dio's ending was fucking crazy. And then I theorized that we're on the moon and we're looking at I theorized that we're on the moon and that we're looking at Earth just taken over by Radical 6. And that's why I don't think that's a total eclipse. Like I have all these theories. I was right about the Junpei one though. I figured out he was Junpei. And then we used that to kind of theorize other things. And I'm pretty sure that old lady is June. I said Junpei because Aka keeps calling it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by X. You've seen the old lady? Yeah, the old lady is presented in the very beginning of the game. When you see the old lady, like, here. Before you ever even play the first AB room. Hey, what's up, Sloth? She's literally in the first you see her in the first AB round. I believe that's June. We kind of assumed K wasn't there because there was no way K to kill himself with the armor using a whippy little scalpel. Yeah, that's true. If it is June, please don't confer. In fact, don't allude to anything, because we all just, most of the people here haven't even played this game or seen it. So we're all experiencing it together. You turned 20 in 33 minutes? Well, happy early birthday. I have my own pile of theories that are ever changing and ever growing. Yeah. But yeah, that ending was something else. All right, let's keep going.
The hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
Oh, yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
No, I guess you're okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
Yeah, you gotta cut that stuff out, man. You gotta cut that stuff out. Because there could be an ending where Dio's not. There could have been a path where Dio is not an asshole, and then he's not an asshole, and I don't know about that. Yeah, that gets annoying really fast. Yeah, it does.
All right, Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green door then. Once we're all done, let's meet up on the floor B warehouse, all right? I wonder what's gonna happen.
Got it.
See you later then.
All right, so we're in the infirmary. I wonder if the old lady's body's still in here. Oh, that's not the good music. So the original gun was under that bowl. There's no one in the infirmary. She's gone. No cork, no killer, at least as far as I can see. That's so weird. That right there is so weird. We laid the old... They've done this in this game, like, so many... They've done it in multiple playthroughs so far where, like, the old lady's body's just fucking gone. Or she just disappeared out of the storyline whatsoever. They laid her down, in the bed, literally right next to the other door. And when we come back here later in the game, it's like she never fucking existed. No one says anything about her. It's so weird. They got a skip feature for that. You can skip things that that you've already experienced.
Well, there is someone here.
Oh, there it is.
Technically, at least.
Oh, okay, there it is.
The old woman.
She's stabbed in the chest just like, Okay. Oh, yeah. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arms, her peacefully expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. Well, they never examined her. The blood had dried and darkened, and now looked like any other stain. Oh shit, we didn't see this. Wait, I missed some dialogue though. Fuck. That was when I noticed it. Huh. Wait a minute. Look at her wrists. Oh shit. That looks like she had one of the straps on for the game. Wait a minute. Now we do know, okay, so we do know that Dio snuck in here. Maybe Dio killed her. It's looking like Dio killed her. This is what the game's making it feel like. Yeah, but even the opening doors and whatnot, certain points is just had access. Yeah, but it's a lot better in this game than it is in the first game. At least this game makes it to where you don't have to replay the fucking puzzles. That was really annoying in the first game. So you're saying she had a strap on? Oh god.
It seems remarkably clean.
Right. Yeah, for some reason there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps.
It's her left wrist, too.
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
And we're all wearing it on our left wrist. I don't know, it looks like it's kind of wide for a watch. Aren't women watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Jewelry, Kay? You mean like a bracelet? What kind of big-ass bracelet is that? Of course. Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
Hey, what's up, Breedy? She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant, just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
Hey, what's up, Cut? I said hi to you earlier in me stream, and then you didn't say hi back, you asshole.
Oh, no. Nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
Then that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They've probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
If they've been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. That means they're wearing it. Without the right combination of the bracelet, the secondary doors would have never have opened it.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
Quark's dead? We don't know. He's missing.
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense.
So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes.
And you're telling me they're probably wearing it?
Correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words. But in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine. I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for the right there. Y'all out here finally killing kids in these games. Yeah, we had to get rid of him. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. I was gonna say something. Well, in the other ending, they made it seem like Dio was the person who snuck into the game, right? But you know, that could be obvious red herring. What did Dio's mission? What was his mission? We never found out what his mission was. Because all he kept saying was his goal was complete, but he never told us of what. And he did say he infiltrated the game. But I feel like that's too on the nose for this type of game, you know? Give me one second, chat. Give me a sec. Fuck. No. There we go. Okay. All right. Shit, my bad. I bet it was a weird fourth wall break. I don't know. You think it was still Dio's Deadpool? I don't know. It's the same stab wound though. But if he did kill her, why would he kill her and then leave his knife in her? That's kind of stupid. You know? But we don't know. We don't know. All right. Anyway, I lost what I was originally. Since there was yeah, I was gonna point that out too. The bracelet has to have blood on it unless someone washed it off. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it. And oh, that's what I was gonna say. I don't. If they're wearing the bracelet, then that means it's not Kay. Because Kay has a bracelet attached to his suit. So that automatically rules out Kay.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes. Have you discovered something?
Who would have the Who would have the ability to clean it? Hey, I know how we can identify the killer.
Oh?
We just need something in some of that in Lumo. It doesn't matter how well they clean it. There should be some traces of blood left. Hey! Oh shit!
Aha, I see.
Oh shit!
That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Oh damn! Fuck! Okay, first we need to find finish looking for Quark though. We've still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to the floor B and meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
Yeah, I forgot about that shit too. Is it a Fitbit? What? What? Stupid? Cut, why didn't you say hi to me earlier, jackass? I was sad. Yo, what's up, Thug? How's it going, man? What? Sexaurus? Alright. There's 3 doors here, too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But... looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. It won't open. I was wondering if like Kay's gonna fucking attack us from behind. How you been, Thug? What's up? Uh-oh. Wait, have we been in here? I don't think we have. No, we haven't been in here. What's this room?
Looks like a workbench of some sort.
Well, maybe. Well, we're here to find Quark, not to look at a workbench. You go check the far end, alright? That's not the good music.
Very well.
That's not the good music, chat. Nothing. He's not here either. Hey, Kay, how's it going over there? Kay, can you hear me? Kay was bent over with his back to me, killing underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. Okay. What the hell? I walked towards him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on? Here.
Oh, nothing.
I bent down. I saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe.
Yes.
Yep, your life's over, Thug. I'm sorry. There was some. Was there something in there before?
It was empty when I found it. Yes.
Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When
What?
we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe,
And who did?
who did?
Oh, he gets a good point. Well, there's no point in thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, and there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's get moving then. Okay. Who did open the door? It's okay. She's not due until July. I got time to finish Kingdom Hearts 3. At least you got your priorities straight. You tell her to not blow it before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. So this is the treatment
This
center,
is
huh?
the room that Dio visited.
So don't you think it's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there two rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
We can talk to the others later, I guess. See if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for a place where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through. What are these?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in. Oh, I wonder if he put Quark in there.
Shall we open it?
Yeah, might as well. Have at it. We're gonna find Quark. I
What?
fucking knew it. And his bracelet's gone. I fucking knew they were gonna do that.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down.
But how is that possible? I thought this was gonna happen when we came in here the very first time. I thought this was gonna happen when we came in here the first time on the other path. I was like, because you remember they said you can freeze people and then unthaw them? In this world, you can actually unthaw them with no problem in this world, which they said in our world, it's a problem, but I was thinking if you open it, getting frozen in a cryogenic would make your heart stop. Yeah, it would, but I was thinking if they opened the chamber, he wouldn't be frozen anymore. So hey, Space, what's up?
Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What? I quickly pressed my fingers to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. See, that's what I'm saying. He's alive.
What a relief.
Like right now.
I'm so glad to know he's safe.
How did they get his thing off? Like, they just opened it. I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. And then he snapped my neck in half. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said the only way it comes off is when you die or when your heartbeat stops.
Perhaps Zero Sr. took it off? I have no idea.
Well, maybe Zero Singer brought Quark here and put him in the pod, too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
He's sick? What
How
has he
would
got?
I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or?
No, I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
Isn't it already
I'll close
compromised,
the pod's
though?
cover. Is that all right?
You, like, wouldn't it already be compromised? Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up?
He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
Oh, okay. But if someone locks him in, he's screwed.
Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
Oh, okay, Rose. Okay. Okay, so we found Quark. Well, that's good. What the fuck is going on, though? So now someone not only... So who has this bracelet? God, Dio's the most suspicious guy out of everybody.
Late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all. Yeah, Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it.
I explained to them how we found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Well, that's good to hear.
Jerk, making us all worried.
Man, fuck you.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah,
Probably?
go probably.
Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
Dio probably doesn't
So,
even
was
know what
Quark
that
all you
means.
found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. Hey, what's up, Lady Gaga? There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. Then why was the other? Why?
What do you mean the other
What
one?
was the other one? You know, where there was an intersection with 3 doors. Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 doors were unlocked. So you guys unlocked one of them that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. Okay. But the other one?
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door? What was in there?
Nothing, really.
It appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late. Should we go and look for them?
No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with.
Oh, is he gonna check their bracelets?
Huh.
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
I said nothing. Instead, I made my way over towards the captain. Okay. Inside was some Limeal. I reached in and pulled out. Then, not like Thug. And then I headed towards the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark and I head back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Why are you scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
Then show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Fi, please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah. I want to see the underside of them.
What do you mean by that?
I mean the side of the bottom. The side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on. You really gonna make me explain this?
I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it. It's not hard.
Should I also participate?
No, you're fine, Kay. Your bracelet is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. Okay. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Fi stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Okay. Yeah. Just hold it like that for a moment. As far as I could, I pulled the Limeal out of my pocket and sprayed it across all three of our wrists. Okay? Oh,
Cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. I don't see anything glowing. Fi's bracelet is clean. So is mine.
That leaves only Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Just show me your bracelet. Something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio, we don't have time for this. Aw, shit.
Why do I have to do what you tell me to?
Because I'm trying to prove you're innocent.
Oh, like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Then just show me your arm.
No! You don't get to order me around, I have rights!
As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get far.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio.
Oh, yeah. Fucking tried to hightail it. He spun around towards the other exit. Stop him.
Right.
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All three of us leaped at Dio. Got that ass. Prison style. Oh shit, animation! I knew it. His bracelet's glowing. Then that means...
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers!
Dio, you killed the old lady.
No! You don't understand. This is all some kind of a mistake. Shit.
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
As quickly as I could have explained to Fi and Kay, to what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrists.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they wiped it off, I figured the Lumio would still react to the blood. Got him. Is this the same playthrough? Yeah. Looks like I was right. We got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well?
All right, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Are you Zero?
No. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
Okay.
Who gave you this order?
I'll die before I tell you.
So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
Uh-huh. That wasn't you?
Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
But where will we put him?
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Ah, perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods. Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
I'll be good, I promise. What a bitch. You're thinking on something, Kay. Let's go with that.
Hey, listen to me!
We'll let you out when the white doors open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
Don't fuck with me, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing. Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this! Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please! No, you can't!
Yo, I'm actually shocked we got that animation, though. That was like the first animation in the game. All right. So we put him in the number 2 and lock that bitch.
Open this fucking thing! I said open it, goddammit!
I don't think so.
You're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
So I guess we figured out who the murderer was. And we found Cork.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Oh shit, they're gonna be dead.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there?
Oh.
They may have already returned.
Good point.
Let's go.
Oh, dude, they're probably gonna be dead. That's the bad music. Huh. Looks like they aren't back yet.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
Oh man. Now we gotta go look for them.
How much time until the white doors open?
50 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Kay and I nodded.
By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
Okay, yeah.
Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
You should know. How should I know?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty much.
I see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
Oh no. We won't be able to get through the secondary door.
Yeah.
Who would be pairing up with Quark?
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the Cyan pair.
Who's the Cyan pair?
Clover and Tenmyoji.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
And why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
What? No, that's not possible. Primary doors haven't even opened yet.
Perhaps someone opened one of them.
How?
I don't know. But it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
But that's against the rules.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
No, I doubt that.
It is a possibility. It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we would have known, we won't know where they went until the doors open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
Okay. This is still all just speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back.
Okay. I'll stay.
Ah, shit.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
I was gonna say don't
Make sure
leave.
you get back 5 minutes before the door opens,
Fuck,
alright?
I was gonna say don't leave
Oh.
Fi alone.
And don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. I was gonna say don't leave her alone. Fuck. Ah, that's not good. This plot's thicker than all your waifus put together. So who has Quark's bracelet? I wonder if Dio's gonna get out of the treatment pod. This is the pantry?
So it would appear.
Yeah. Well, looks like they're not here.
When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door.
Nothing about that
which would have meant
Neb
this
Gigante.
room.
Not gonna do us any good hanging around here, though. Let's head upstairs.
Very well.
That Neb Gigante is fucking terrifying. That shit's not. That thing's not fun to look at. It's nightmare fuel. Someone said it was nightmare fuel, and I was like, it can't be that bad. Then I went to go look at it, and I was like, God, that's terrible. I want to unsee this so bad. Give me back Thomas the Engine, please. I have no idea who it could possibly. I have no idea. Honestly, I got no speculation right now I can't figure out. I can only assume Clover and Timioji are dead. That's no one's here either, huh? Timioji loves scotch so much, I thought we might find him here, drinking some. Ellipsis. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. Uh-oh. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that probably would have described as blankly if I could have actually seen his eyes. Oh, shit. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink with this mask.
Right. Sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I've gotten so used to the suit that I kind of forgotten you were wearing it. What the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? Why? You still don't remember anything?
Well, actually, I did remember a little.
Really?
Yes.
What did you remember?
My father.
When Dad, whoa. When Dad, you remember that? When Dad, you remember that? When did? Oh, God. Did it just pop up out of nowhere? When Dad, you remember that? That sounds great. I like it. Oh, God. Wait, that's a joke? That's no way. That's supposed to be a when Dad, you remember that? That sounds like a terrible. That's not even a pun. It doesn't even. He did a dad joke? That's terrible. I thought that was a translation error. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Please, don't joke. This is serious.
Oh, he did. Yeah, okay, there you go. So sorry. So you remember your who your father was?
Yes.
What about your mom?
I don't seem to have one.
Aww. Pepe hands. So your dad raised you?
Well.
Aw. Kay stopped for a moment and then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was raised in the facility where my father worked.
Oh, he's a little baby.
He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older.
He's a little baby.
That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
Oh my God. He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only times he wasn't working were the times he was sleeping. Oh no. Hey, that's a zero doll. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. That is cute. It looks so cute. I suppose I was fairly expressionless kid then. We developed body language to communicate with each other, with no one else to communicate with. I suppose it makes sense. Wait, what? Did I just read that wrong? We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with. I suppose it makes sense. Oh, okay, I get what he means. Expressionless. Yeah. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mention a mother as part of a family, and in several, the mother and father and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Dude, Mini K was so cute. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me when I did something wrong. At night, they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought. I would be so happy. Oh, it's so sad. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and, as usual, was making his way towards his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. And he's like, I killed her. Killed that bitch. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding. Okay. I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. What the fuck? It was the first time he ever done anything like that. He created a mom robot? My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. Aww. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Aww, Pepe hands. He then frowned and coughed and abolished me from being a whiner. Abolished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before. At first, I was surprised and then angry. Hot tears steamed down my face. My father had ordered the robot to take care of me and shoot us out of his lab. Damn, that sucks. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her, and I locked myself in my room. Okay. You can talk to a robot, and it will respond, but in the end, you're still talking to a machine, not a person. If that was what I wanted, I'd still have the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. A robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We've never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't even exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continue to live with him. Yeah, how does that even work? But I never considered leaving. Perhaps, in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. He found a girl. Pog. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment, I thought my father had created a new robot, but when I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. I finally saw boobs. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. she wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Aw. Little baby. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. No. Okay, I was thinking, wait, is his dad Junpei? But no, that's not it. No, that couldn't be it. That couldn't be it. Because he said she's an old lady. I assume it's not a character that we haven't seen before. Maybe this old woman is the dead woman. Could be. Anyways. I discovered that, but yeah, that wouldn't make sense because Junpei wouldn't, he just doesn't seem like the person to be cold to a child. I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. See, that's what made it seem like it was Junpei. She told me stories how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he had fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. Okay. See that? I don't know. After she settled in with us, our long established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said, I needed to be more polite. Okay. Having eating alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I had ever thought about. Can you imagine if that was like your existence? My father got in trouble too when he made the mistake of reading through the research paper during dinner. Hey, this is weird. This lady is acting like a wife. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. Like, never. It might have been the first time. It was his first time, chat. Pog. The room was, we considered our living room, changed. Before it had been another room. But she made it comfortable. Hey! Is this the lounge? The wall looks exactly the same. These were the chairs that were in there. This is the thing. This was the table. It looks like the lounge. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa. There was a sofa in there too. And relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while every day, I got the family I longed for ever since I was a child. And Kay has said that he seems like he's been here before. After her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. This is the cloning shit. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Okay. Now that we're working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. This is kind of like the Tim Mioji ending. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like father and son. This is just like the Tim Mioji ending. I assume this is an ending. Whenever I impressed him with something I had learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, right, and meaningful. But most importantly, I was happy. That's the old lady. That's the fucking old lady that died. That's the same fucking uniform that Zero Senior was wearing in the hologram. Are you telling me Kay's dad is Zero Senior? What? That's who his dad is. His dad is Zero Senior. And that's the old woman. She's wearing the exact same clothes. That's the exact same hair. That's... Wait, whoa. And if that's June... What the fuck is she doing with Zero Senior? I'm hell-bent convinced that this old lady is June. And then she just suddenly appeared, though. Four years pass. I mean, June was the first Zero, so... Yeah, that's true. And she's old. So time has definitely passed. She's old. Considering it... Okay, so June is the only character in the series so far that I consider who can travel through multiple timelines and stay in the same body. She's the only character I believe who's capable of this. And that's just me just pulling this shit out of my ass. But, yeah, she's the only character I believe that can do this. I don't know if, I don't think anyone else. Because we're going off the theory that Clover was frozen and Timioji aged of old age. And I imagine June can probably go through as many timelines as she wants. That's all I'm guessing. Yeah, so if she was Zero in the first game, then I guess it's not a big surprise that she's talking to Zero Senior. Wait, so does that... 4 years pass in a blink of an eye until one day I happen to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Okay. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve her goals. Okay. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research that I have thrown myself into would lead to her death? I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with them. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. It didn't make it any easier. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I've been helping with was working towards. Perhaps I thought I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success for my father's research would require a great deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. Damn, that sucks. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father and with her, and even with the research I poured myself into for 4 years. Hey, Brown Eyes. How are you doing? There was only one thing to do. Destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor, and with it, the entire facility. But she saw right through me. My father was livid and locked me in my room until his research was completed. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been the earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she had shown me had been real. She'd made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something that I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was something very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. There's no way that's Junpei. He's not as old as her, and they're the same age. There was someone very special to her, and she told me he had... Oh, she's describing Junpei. There was someone very special to me. She told me he had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. She's describing Junpei. So that's fucking I was correct. The old woman's fucking June, dude. Dude, I love these games. God, it feels great when you figure out. It feels great when you're fucking when you can get it. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together. But she couldn't. For her sake, she said. For the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. Okay. You're bored? I'm sorry to hear that, Brown Eyes. I realized that, although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me and hers. Damn. That's fucking devastating. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. Damn. That was intense. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this right here is where they ate food at. Look, it has the same indentions. It has the same indentions on the wall in the flashbacks or in the background. Look, the same exact indentions. I think Kay's lived here his whole life. Damn. Okay, so, all right. So it's confirmed that old lady is June. Kay's dad is fucking Zero Senior. Oh, shit. But then we don't know who Zero Senior is. But then they say, we're Zero Senior. So then that means Kay's not Zero Senior. And that leaves 8 other people possible. Well, we know it's not Clover. I doubt it's Alice. I doubt it's Luna. Because we saw Zero Senior in a hologram and it was a man. An old man. Missing an eye. And he had a glove on. But he was wearing the exact same clothes. Kay let out a deep, tired sigh. Man, this shit just got really good.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
So you remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events.
Huh?
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be all right if I laid down for a bit?
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode.
Are you okay?
Yes. I think I just need to rest.
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'm gonna look for Clover and Timioji myself.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
I don't know. Leaving him alone? That's a bad call. Sympathies for the loss right now. Kay lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. I won a $5 in Lotto, and the lady in the kiosk said you won 500. Damn, that sucks. That's fucking weird. Well, I better get moving then. What a weird way to lie down. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Phi. Uh-oh. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys. I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either. Damn.
Yeah.
Where's Kay?
He's in the lounge.
You decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in. And Kay's gone. And Kay's like, out of there.
What's up with him?
Damn. I guess he's not feeling too well. He wanted to rest for a bit. I think so. We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. I'm sure he's just tired.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What?
I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock.
Really? Well, I guess I've been lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird-ass game and then dead bodies start turning up? I mean, yeah, that's a good... Yeah. That'd be fucking... No food, no water, nothing. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try to figure out any of it out, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out of my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. I like to put it, I know. I was gonna think that too. No one has gone to the bathroom. No one's ate. No one's drunk any water. Nothing. Are we... You would think the people that got cryo froze too would really have to pee. Really bad. Haven't you seen Austin Powers? Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole notary game thing for? And who is Zero, and what is Zero Senior up to? Hell, what about Zero's... What the hell is Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Dio?
Who knows?
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... And there's more too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anyone here. I don't even know anything about you, Fi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's
I'm just
not
like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
She trailed off. Huh? You heard that, right?
Yeah. It came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look. Aw, shit. It's gonna be bad news bears.
There's nobody here. Let's try hitting the button.
Maybe they got on the
If
elevator.
the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
Aw, someone went down the elevator. Oh, shit. Who could it be, though? Oh, no.
Thought so.
It's getting good. Let's go. Which way? Where do you think they went?
Let's just head for the green door.
Why?
Because the treatment center's there. That's where Dio and Quark are.
So?
You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. Timiyoshi or Clover could probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them? But I don't think they would hurt Quark or Dio.
Are you sure? Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna. What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You gonna believe him?
Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Alright, fine. I mean, that's the smartest course. You wouldn't want to check up on him? It only takes a little time, man. What the hell's going on? I'm kind of spooked. I don't know what the hell to expect. I want to assume that Quark and Dio are gone. We headed to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted back. Quark's gone. Ah, damn, he's still there. There was Quark, sound asleep. But who put him in here?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing.
We still don't know who put him in there.
How about Dio?
Let's open his. Oh, shit. What the hell?
Check his pulse.
It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead. But I did it anyway. Yeah, he's dead.
Look. The
Oxygen level
for his
0.
pod says 0%.
And that means he suffocated. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels. Look, we should go tell Kay about this. Come on, let's go.
Well, shit, dude. So many people are fucking dead. Without waiting for me to follow, Phi turned and ran off. So many people are dead. Luna's dead. Alice is dead. Dio is dead. Timioji's missing. Clover's missing. It's only me, Phi, and Kay. I burst to the lounge and ran up to Kay. Is he still there? No, he's still there. Kay, wake up. Something happened. When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulder and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up. Nice going.
What is it?
His bitch is dead. We explained about how we found Dio dead and how it looked like he died. Asphyxiation? Asphyxiation? It appeared that someone had reduced oxygen levels of his pod to 0. Suffocate. Asphyxiation.
What?
I ain't how you pronounce it.
But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna. Then who killed him if he
Person
was
with the most
murderer?
motive would be Clover. The only person who could have done it was Clover and Timioji.
There's also Quark.
What? No, that's impossible. Why are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, and then went back to sleep?
No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility. So just, you know, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, Phi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Me?
Yes. You could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
Don't give me that. I was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up. They never did, though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
She went on to explain about the sound that we heard. Yeah, we still didn't figure out what that was.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
Nope.
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
Crap. There's only 7 minutes until the primary door is open. We still haven't found the bracelet.
All right. Let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
It's oddly suspicious that she was eager to check the pod
Where's
room
Dio's bracelet?
Huh?
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Phi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're right. Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not.
Then we need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab the bracelet.
All three of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
All right.
Oh, one other thing. I need to give you these.
The yellow hair bracelets? Were these Alice and Luna's? He's
Yes.
always like this, Skipper.
Without these, you would be stuck. So, here you are. Please, take them.
He's always like this. I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
All right, let's get going.
What the fuck's going on? Like, there's a big, like, level of uncertainty that I just can't wrap my head around and figure out. Shit, they're not here.
Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet?
Or
what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I got enough of it from Dio. I know he is, but you gotta think about it. He didn't talk about who could murder Dio beside Phi and jump to the bracelet. Well, yeah, he did. Well, the only people that are left in the game are Quark, Clover, Tim Yoji, her, and me. And him. Clover and Timioji are missing. Like, we can't even find them. So that automatically makes them suspicious. We haven't been able to find him for over an hour. Quark is in the pod, but he can open it. But we've opened it like 3 times, and he's been sleeping every single time. So unless he's faking it, it's pretty safe to assume he's sleeping. Dio was in the pod. Kay was sleeping. And then that just leaves me and her. And Timioji and Clover somewhere. Doing something. Not really much to really talk about. If Dio's dead, it's either her. He knows it's not me. Because I've been with him the entire time. Or them. Not really much to discuss, really. Unless it's a third party. See, this is like, I can't wrap my head around, like, what the fuck is Timioji and Clover doing, if they're doing anything? The person with the motive to kill Dio the most, based upon people who have died prior, would be Clover, because Alice got killed. Unless it would be Timioji believing that Quark is dead. Because I don't think we ever told Timioji that we found him in the pod. No, we haven't. No, Timioji doesn't know that he's in the pod. So, we go off that. The person with the most vendetta to kill Dio would be Clover. And then she would be the only person knowing of the treatment center anyway. I don't know, it's pretty... I don't know. This isn't funny, Phi. If you're right, then you know Kay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive here. That's 4 people left in the game.
Lay off. I want to believe they're alive too. But...
We heard a noise and turned. It has to be Kay. That's Kay.
I apologize for keeping you.
Did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well, technically, yes, but...
What?
Huh?
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
Oh
What?
shit, it's broken.
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
But why? There's no
I can't
point.
say for sure, but if I were to guess,
Oh, they're fucked. They can't go through.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
with a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I
are dead. Shit. You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
Damn. How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes, you're gonna be...
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Fuck that. You know I can't just ditch you guys like that.
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? But what kind of monster am I to just leave you here to die? Ah, God damn it. This was bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Damn, this is pretty fucking... Damn. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. What the fuck?
The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called Tubocurarine.
They just went through all the endings
The
I got.
bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. That means it's sort of an antidote for tubocurine.
Yeah, we heard about that in another
I
timeline.
knew it.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
See, we heard about all that in another timeline. Of course, the antidote.
The antidote?
I didn't have time to explain. I took off running towards the exit.
Sigma! Where are you going?
Stay here. I'll be right back. I bolted out of the warehouse towards the treatment room. Wait, but how's that gonna work on Kay? That's not gonna work on Kay. Kay's still dead. See, I wonder how that works if this is the first path you went down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The treatment center. We got one of those green books, didn't we? We did. Yeah, we did. So that's what it is. So the green book is a path that you have to experience other paths to unlock. That's how it works. So we experienced this path. We saw the suicide ending. Yeah, so I think to get this path, we had to see the suicide ending. I wonder what the requirements for this one was. To see the Timioji one. And I wonder if this one is over here. Okay. But there was no requirements to experience this path. I see. Okay. think Dio put it in his pocket. Come on, come on, come on. Please still have it. Sweat was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until, bam, I felt the penis. Aha, I found it. Oh. There's only one dose. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. We're gonna give it the 5, obviously. Shit. I can't save both of them.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Fuck Dio. 1 minute. Shit. He was a nice guy. Come on. I spun around and shot out the treatment center. He was a nice guy. He was just misunderstood.
Three, 2, 1.
That is... There's...
Chromatic doors closing.
There's not enough time. They're fucked. No! You gotta be kidding me.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Sigma.
There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist. Barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't feel anything flow into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic, Soprol. Aw, shit, there it is. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumbled to the floor. No! I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with the tubocurine. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. K and Phi laid limp on the floor in front of me. Hey. In my right hand, I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. Oh yeah, baby. I can only pull the trigger once. Who was I going to choose? Phi or K? It's not gonna work on K. He's in a fucking suit, dude. No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Phi. I didn't even have a choice. After all, K's entire body was covered with an impenetrable metal. I'm sorry, K. I summoned up as much energy as I could and then dragged myself up towards the fight. After what felt like an eternity, I finally, within arm's reach, the first girl I was ever gonna touch. No time to waste. I pressed the gun up to her arm and pulled the trigger.
Sigma, what the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. That's a type of, what the fuck kind of something inhibitor. Choli something. It's the antidote to the muscle relaxant.
Why did you pick me?
Because I can't use the injection gun on K. It'd never get through the metal.
Then why didn't you inject yourself?
Guess you got a point. Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind.
The biggest idiot on the planet.
Hey, come on. Is that any kind of thing to say to someone who's about to die? How about something more tender?
No. Screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way. I'm not gonna...
Oh, is she gonna die? Her words slurred and slowed, and her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall. Hey. Good, Fi's gonna be all right. I killed her. She was allergic. I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed. Open. There's a hole there on the back of his head. Yeah, it looked like you inserted in something. It's in a different direction, though. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there. Yeah, but look.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
It's in a different direction, though. It's pointed upwards, and now it's pointed to the right. Wait, then but when could he have? How did he get in, well, how he gotten it didn't really matter. What did matter is that Kay had been able to remove his armor. And he had... Holy shit. And that would mean Dio's killer is... I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled towards Kay. Hey, wake up. Come on, talk to me. I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way through the warehouse, through the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. Yeah, see, we would have never saw this ever. We never looked at the back of his... I bumped into Fi and went back to the lounge to check on you. We saw you, or we saw your armor, I guess. By then, you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. You must have turned off the oxygen to his pod, though. Although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. Yeah, but he wouldn't crush the bracelet, though. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Fi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to floor A, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Oh. Then you ran around and took the long way back to the lounge so you could enter through the rear door. Dude, in this game, like 1 second is fucking 10 minutes. It's literally 10 minutes. Once we were there, you put on your suit again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expect. Hey, wake up! Something happened. He pretended to wake up very disoriented and confused. What is it? Come on, Kay. I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
Yes. Your reasoning is correct. I killed him. Because I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me. I couldn't...
Who did he kill?
The old woman.
Yeah.
She was like a mother to me. She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Wait, are you saying...
Yes, I am. She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Well, hold on. What do you mean here?
Sigma. Unfortunately, we are out of time. There's something I have to tell you.
I'm about to be blue balls again.
You would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important. You must pay attention. You cannot forget.
Forget? He wasn't making sense. I was about to die. What on earth would I remember? How on earth would I remember anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun, remember these letters. M-I-L-K-E-V-O-L-I. This will open the second gate.
What the hell? Hey, Kay! Who told you to tell me this? No! Who are you? Show me! Show me who you really are! I grabbed a hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. Then I fucking died before they... What? No, that's impossible. That face. It's my face. What the fuck? I felt a sharp pain in my left wrist, and my body collapsed. Unceremoniously. Ceremoniously. Second drug. Tuberculine. My vision began to blur, and my head felt unnaturally heavy. The world faded away and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness. That was the K. That had to be the K ending. What the fuck, dude? So he looks just like me. What? Wait, whoa. If he looks just like me, does that mean I'm related to Zero Senior? Does that mean I'm Zero Senior? If one of us is Zero Senior, does that mean I'm him? What the fuck? Or... Well, I knew the old lady was June. You can kind of figure that out. the more I learn, the less I know. Right? Because it just creates more questions. The fuck, man? But who smashed the bracelet? We never learned who smashed the bracelet. And okay, so I assume in another ending, since we never figured out, since this ending we figured out where Cork was at, and in another ending he was gone. I'm going to assume in another ending we're gonna figure out what happened to Clover and Tim Mioji. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that in another ending we're gonna figure out what happened with with Clover and Tim Mioji. Dude, he looks just like me. I was not expecting that. And so his dad, so he was created. He was created. Kay was created by his dad. But he looks just like me. And this is in the future. Why would he look like me? What? Where's everyone's clones? What? I'm trying. The fuck? See, I think okay. Damn. He's what you get when you use a FAP shock too many times. A FAP shock too many times. Dude, it makes no sense. Okay, so we know this is like 40 years in the future. So if this is like 40 years in the future, and I was kidnapped 40 years ago, does that mean like Zero Senior was experimenting on me and then he created K? Or could we all be clones? No. No, I doubt that. I don't think the story is gonna go that corny. Or I should say cliche. That'd be kind of like a real kick in the balls to how the games is, you know. Run the experiment over and over with clones. Well, no. Well, another thing is, did you hear what he said before he died? He said, remember this. And we had flashbacks when we went to go run for Dio's case. So, which was remembering the other paths we played. So I guess, and Kay helped with his dad's research, which we don't know what that is. And he was like, remember this, and he knew we were about to die. So he probably knows that we're gonna come back. So Kay probably knows of alternative timelines too? Damn. He's got fucking information dump. Jesus. I'm so confused. There's no way the game would go full metaverse on us. No, I don't think so either. No, I still think June is the only person that can probably exist in multiple timelines. Why not? Because that's full metaverse is kind of a bad storyline. It gets all jumbled up to the point to where it gets all jumbled up to the point to where you care less because nothing, there's no ending. Like, that's why Metaverse sucks as a story, because there's literally no ending. It just goes on forever. So how do you care about, like for instance, like in Injustice, there's infinite Batmans. And, you know, but they established a storyline based on one. So if that one gets killed, it's not that big of a deal because there's 50,000 other ones. And so it's like you don't care as much. And it's never really over. And people never really die. And things never, you know what I mean? That's kind of why the metaverse kind of sucks. There's no real sense of loss, I guess. But if the scriptwriters ran out of ideas, there's no guarantee the quality is maintained. I know so far it's been cool, but if the scriptwriters run out of ideas, there's no guarantee the quality is maintained. This one's considered to be the best game in the series. Like, there's one that comes out. There's one that's after this one. And the people that I haven't played them, but these are from the same people that made Danganronpa. So I imagine, you know, I imagine they know what they're doing. They got a lot of beloved visual novel games. Okay, I don't think June's really dead, because there was 2 Junes at one point, and we saved the one in the past, and there was one in the present. So I believe June can exist in multiple timelines, and she's aware of it. I still stand by that. And it's not the same creator, though, as Danganronpa. It's from the same company. But yeah, you're probably definitely right. So that old woman is definitely June. You going to bed yet? No, I haven't gone to bed yet, Dirk. What's up, man? So that old woman is June. She could explain this stuff to Kay. I can believe that. We know the old man is Junpei from the first game. The main character in the first game, the old man right here. That's him. And they're both old. And they were both in their 20s. Really early 20s in the first game. So I'm going to assume like 40, 50 years has passed. And Clover believed that the last Nonary game happened last year. Which obviously that can't happen if Junpei is fucking 50 years older and she thinks it's only been 1 year. Obviously that can't happen. So time has definitely passed. If that's the case, we were kidnapped the next year. We were kidnapped the next year. The next, Christmas, whatever. Yeah, Christmas Day. And then we were frozen for 40 years, 40, 50 years. I would say along with Clover. Clover was probably frozen too. Because that would explain why she's so young. Same, I would think Clover, and Alice were the frozen 3. And there was only 3 pods, too. So I assume only 3 people can be frozen. Tim Miyoji worked in a job that was basically scrapping abandoned buildings for their metal and selling it. There's a lot of abandoned buildings like right now in real life, but there would be a shit ton more abandoned buildings when Radical 6 hits, and there's a lot of people killing themselves. And then that would make sense. Because he's old. He had to age. He had to age at some point. If Clover thinks, if we got kidnapped the next year after the first Nonary game, he has aged tremendously. And also, the first signs of Radical 6 took place 6 days after we were kidnapped. So that means Timyoji has seen the world infected by Radical 6 for a long fucking time. Kay is 18 or older. We don't know how old Kay is. Dio is a part of Free the Soul group. Whose whole job is to kill people through Radical 6, I guess. Don't know anything about Quark. Quark so far just seems like a character who's just here. Don't know that much about Alice yet. Oh, man. So Quark gets his own ending. Oh, shit. I didn't really even think about that. Honestly, I just completely wrote off Quark as a character who's just here. I didn't even think of that. Think about the fact that he'd get his own ending. Okay. Then Phi. And okay. And so, all right. And then also in this game so far, the first sign of being able to intercept information or just know it, just like how Junpei did in the first game, was done by us, Sigma. We did it where we just knew something happened. We just knew information. And the game even called us out on it. That happened to us twice. We did that twice. We did it with Timyoji, and then we did it with Phi for information. Because we were like, oh, you would pick... Because when we picked Betray on Timyoji, he was like, but you betrayed us last time, even though it was the first time we played the AB game. That already is acknowledging that either someone is sending him information or... And that would be reinforced because Clover said the metamorphic twins or people who can send information, because she said she tried to send information to her brother, which I assume Snake is dead, which is why she couldn't send it. It's either her brother's dead and he couldn't receive it, or she said when there's someone around who's more powerful, that person basically cancels out all lesser people. So that either means Snake's dead, or there's someone else who can send information that's more powerful than Clover. And the two suspects would be Phi and me so far with what we have played. And then Phi, in the Dio path that led to Dio's ending, was talking about multiple timelines too. And she even gave us the detonation code to the bomb. And that was the second time we heard about the bomb. The first time we heard about it was from Zero Senior. What's up, Dad? And then she was like, and she made reference that she was like, no, not among this timeline. So Phi is aware of timelines too. I assume Kay is aware of timelines because that lady is June, and Zero Senior was working on research for her. But what was she researching? He was researching genetics. Maybe he was researching like a cure for Radical 6. Maybe that's what it is. He was researching a cure for Radical 6. And then June said that she wanted to get married to Junpei. And that she wanted to repay him for saving his life. And want, you know, have a happy life and kids and stuff. But she said she had to do something. But then that doesn't explain why he looks like me. So if he looks like me, I imagine he didn't. I imagine Kay didn't exist when we were kidnapped. I imagine he was not. He didn't exist at all. And then maybe during the time we were kidnapped and frozen, he took our DNA and made Kay look like us. If he looks like you and his dad's Zero Senior, yeah. Well, we were frozen. We were frozen for like 40 years. Assuming we were frozen, that's correct. This is all hypothetical too. Assuming that's it's very high. It's very implied that we were frozen. But what if you weren't frozen? That wouldn't make any sense then. That wouldn't make sense. Because how are we still young and not old? We would need to be old. So would Clover. Because Junpei is old. Junpei is like 40 years older than what he was in the previous game. And we were kidnapped a year after the first game. But he's 40 years older. So we would need to be 40 years older too. So would Clover. And there was only 3 pods. We know Kay's not in. We know Kay wasn't frozen. We know Dio wasn't frozen. Quark's a kid. And Tim Yoji said that he found him when he was a baby. So Quark's ruled out. That's 3 people. He found him when he was a baby. Who else? We got Alice, Phi, and Luna. Oh, fuck, Luna. I totally forgot about Luna. To be honest, Luna so far just seems like she's just there. Her and Quark are kind of the same. They just feel like they're just there now, so far. And everybody else is more important. I would, totally forgot about the innocent girl you betray. I mean, the game designs it that way, though. She's not, so far, she hasn't really been important. We haven't had one-on-one conversations with her. We haven't learned about her. Same thing with Quark. It's probably in that other path that we haven't taken to. That's what it seems like. I mean, like the totally opposite path. But see, if June was Zero, and Zero Senior is Kay's dad. It's definitely, and we got kidnapped by Zero, right? We got kidnapped by Zero. It could be implied that we were kidnapped by June, frozen. Zero's dad, Kay's dad, Zero Senior, took our DNA, made a clone of us to continue working on his research in case he died. Fresh clones. Where you are right with the clones, though, is Dio. Dio's a clone. Because the whole Free the Soul was brought up by some religious guy when his brother got killed wrongfully, and the police were paid off to not investigate it. He got sad, and then he created the fucking religion Free the Soul, which is all about freeing the soul from the body. That way everybody can start over again equally. And then he started researching genetics. If Kay was a spare for his dad, why wouldn't his dad just clone himself? That's a good question. I don't know. Dio's a clone, but also you, Kay, and both. Also you, Kay, or both are likely clones too. Think so? I think he used their DNA to make Kay. I don't think Kay was born when we were kidnapped. He was born afterwards. Or created afterwards. Dio was created after us either. So the Free the Soul organization started, they told us that what they wanted to do was they started creating clones that looked exactly alike, gave them the same name. So Dio's real name is actually Lef. And all about that whole no personality, everyone looks the same, that's pure, equals, all that shit. So Dio apparently is like a high-ranking member in Free the Soul, like a high-ranking assassin, or whatever they call him. But he was tempted by some chick. He was tempted by some chick, and now he has to, like, prove himself that he's worthy of the cause. God, I can't imagine when Alice's ending's going to be either, or Luna's, or Quark's, or Five. I have no idea. He must prove that he was for the Horde. Okay, but... Oh, and it's also implied that people were frozen because in the frozen pods, the data of the people getting out of the frozen pods was deleted on purpose. And then the dates that they found, the time was... I can't remember if it was the date or the time. One of them was left and the other one was deleted. It was heavily implied that they opened like 4 hours before we woke up. So... yeah, it's implied that there was 3 people that were frozen. I don't... So if June would go to Zero Senior to do some research, it has to be a cure for Radical 6. Because June can see the future. Because she's experienced it. And the big question is, where's Clover and Tamagotchi? I assume it's like Quark. I assume it's going to be like Quark. You know how we never found Quark in that one inning? And now we found him, well, in that one path, and now we found him, and he was in the pod. I assume it's going to be the same thing. We're going to go down another path, and we're going to find our answer of where they were, or what happened to them. I assume that's what it's going to be. Or how that, yeah, I feel like that, how that's going to unravel. We'll see it in another path. We still don't know who even put Quark in the pod in the first place. Which is also a question. It's not like he put himself in there. He was cuckoo. Man, yeah, look, this game is so good. It's so brainy. It's so good. Oh my god. I wonder if I can experience this ending yet. I think after we finish this entire... Oh, yeah, that's right. We can pick ally. We already know what it's going to be. We're going to pick ally. He's going to pick betray. He's going to get 9 BP, and he's going to leave. We already know that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to assume... Yeah, I'm going to assume... All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know what this one is. That there's 3 endings per tree. I'm going to assume this ending is another character's one. And we're probably going to unlock one here. Probably this one. We're probably going to unlock an ending here. A character's ending here. But whose would it be? It would have to be Luna. Yeah. It would have to be Luna's. And then this would be Alice's. Quark's. And Phi's. Okay. All right. Well, all this thinking, man. I think I'll probably end my stream for today and continue the rest tomorrow. You probably have to unlock its case betray anyway for the other endings since they're doing this Flash stuff, reality stuff. No. See, that's something that's See, I think we're no. What I meant. Okay, what I meant by that was we're probably gonna unlock one of these skull endings. These skull endings don't matter. They're just filler endings that are like they're supposed to be dead ends. And if we go by patterns in the game, every route has had one of them. Every route has had one. So this is probably going to be one. That's a safe bet. And this path right here ended right here. You might be able to do the lock one now. Wasn't the suicide ending a skull ending? No, the suicide ending was this one. It was Clover's. Every ending with a skull has been someone leaving the number 9 door. Every single one. Right now, K picked betray. So we're going to pick ally, and he's going to get 9 points, and he's going to leave. That's probably what's going to happen. That's probably definitely what's going to happen. You think we can do the other one? I'm thinking I'm going to finish the entire arc, and then I'm going to do this one. I don't know. You need that injection gun to prevent your death. You know about the antidote, and that someone should have it. Yeah, you're right. But we actually knew about we already knew about the injection gun from a previous playthrough. We didn't find the injection gun on this path. It was on this path actually. It was on this. It was in the same tree. I finished everything and I went back to play it and I couldn't do it. And Clover had it in that. Clover had it in that one. I remember that. But yeah, this is probably, this one right here is probably a hidden path. This right here was hidden. Originally, this was hidden. So this is probably hidden too. And that safe bet, this is hidden as well. But anywho, we'll pick this up tomorrow. This is getting really good. We're gonna tomorrow we'll start right here. We'll finish this ending out, and then we'll start right here, and then we'll probably finish this entire. I don't wanna say that. I'm gonna laugh if that short one debated you, and it's basically a brutal death. Oh God. So far, man, the ending we had where we kill ourselves was so. Oh, dude, that caught me off guard. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit. We literally just slit our throats. I wonder if there's also two question mark paths per column. 1, 2, 1. Assuming this is another one. I wonder what's going on over here. Oh no, we're gonna have to figure that out tomorrow.